So, you've tried to do this before? Yes, I've been investigating for a while. This would be my 5th true reset. Sometimes I tried to convince you at the castle. After that, I kept trying in the ruins. Once, I even tried looking for you a couple of days after we got out. But when I came back, you weren't here. I looked all over the underground, but you were gone. I never saw you again. I see. Azrael, do you really want it to end like this? What other end can there be? I have nothing left, Frisk. In a world where you can't feel love, life has no purpose. I'm tired. Tired of suffering and making others suffer. If I have to become a flower again, I'd rather disappear and end it already. I can't even imagine how it is to be in your situation. And I understand that going to the surface like this won't make it any better. Then leave, I beg you. Don't make everyone's freedom and yours wait trying to solve a lost cause. But what if I told you that there's still some hope? Huh? What if I told you there's a way you can have a soul again? What do you mean there's a way? Frisk? What are you... Don't panic. I have everything under control. I only need you to play your part, and I'll play mine. Incredible. In all my historian years, I've never come to see anything remotely like this. And you kids say that the human soul remains stable while being separated in two? Yes, I was able to split my soul for a few seconds and connect half of it with Azrael's. Once they fused, both of us had control over our part. That was a dangerous move, kid. You know you could have died, do you? Nah, I've died before. Ain't a big deal. Quite a freaky sense of humor, brat. But seriously, you risked your life. If you ask me, you were extremely lucky. Wouldn't be their first time either. But say, there's still something strange about this soul. If I understand correctly, you were able to come back to life as a flower, born of your dust after the royal scientists mixed it with that substance, extracted from the human souls. Then by fusing the remains of your original soul with half of Frisk's, you could maintain your true body. But here's the thing. The fragment of the monster's soul is quite big. Now, I believe it's possible that a small part of your soul's essence could have remained within the dust in the flower. And maybe my knowledge of the souls has become a bit outdated over the ages. But as far as I know, it would be impossible that a fragment of this size could have survived so many years after death. Gerson, you really can't tell how I regained this monster's soul? Huh? Not the smallest clue, kid. That's why I'm asking you. I see. Sorry, I don't really know either. You know, boy, what happened that day will be forever engraved in my mind. I came running to the garden with the royal guard, and we found all the mess. Chara's body on the ground, covered in dust, both king and queen on their knees. And there I was, unable to do anything but hearing their cries echoing across the castle. I, too, cried that day. I'm nothing close to being part of the royal family, but I saw you grow. And it was so frustrating, so painful to see two close friends desolated by such loss, knowing we could have done something to prevent it. Sorry. Looking at you earlier brought up those memories, but I'm better now. What I'm trying to say is, the only important thing is that you came back to us, Azrael, and I don't want to be the one who questions a miracle. That said, I think you'll agree with me that it's not as simple as that. That soul you have is something we don't fully understand, including its dangers. And I can tell by both your faces that you know something you're afraid to tell. That knowledge, whether it's something bad or not, is crucial to comprehend for your condition from now on. So I want you to promise me that someday you'll tell your parents about it. Keeping the secret will only hurt you more. And the same goes for you, Frisk. You're just as involved in all of this. I still don't know how to explain it all. But I know that I have to take responsibility. Because this isn't just about me. One day, I will tell them. Promise, I promise. Same. Alright then, kid. Don't forget that I got your back. Whenever the time comes, I'll be there to support you. And I'm pretty sure you have some friends who'll do as well.
Yeah, you can count on me, yo. I don't know what you were talking about, though, but I found the hammer!
Yeah, I know you will. Thank you, Gerson.
It's kinda heavy, yo.
Shall we keep going then?
Yeah, dudes, we better leave before that traffic jam gets worse.
So, mind if I go with you kids? I'm sick of counting the neighborhood. Sure, but wasn't it important task Asgore asked you to do? As if. I'll leave it to the Timmies. They'll manage to do something. Maybe not something useful, but something. Fine by me. Then, the larger our group is, the less is the chance they notice Azzy. Oh yeah, about that. Think you could keep this whole thing a secret until we get out of the underground? No problem, kiddo. Though I sure can't wait to see how crazy it'll get when everyone finds out about the return of our prices! Low prices! At our store! Y'all sure don't want to miss the chance to get some of this stuff for the trip, fellas! Wah ha ha! Ha! Blah 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 blah. Well, that was close. Dang it, I completely forgot about the queue. We ended up giving them enough time to reach the checkpoint. There's no way to get past them now. How do we get out of here? Hold up, I've got an idea. Aha! I knew I left some of this stuff here. We can make you a disguise with these. Nice! So which one do I wear? Yes. What? Later. See? Told you they wouldn't recognize you. Ta-da!
You look neat, bro.
How is any of this supposed to not bring attention? Hey, it works as long as they don't focus on your goat face. I feel ridiculous wearing this. Oh, relax, chump. You don't look that bad. You really think so? This one's going down history books! Oh, I'm gonna show this to your mother once we get out of this hole. She's gonna love it! Ha! Oh, and I'm definitely taking a picture of King Fluffy Buns' face when he sees you. Those two have been in an intense relationship for years. Bringing back a dead son might as well be a good excuse for reconciliation. Heck, maybe they'll even come back together. Ha! You wish, Asgore.
Wait, you dead?
Back like old times, always going around holding hands, showing that bit of perfect family complex. Kissing and nuzzling in public, with all those uncomfortable love-giving sounds. Alright, kid, on second thought, you're staying down here.
What? Ouch! Hey! Gerson, stop that! It won't be that bad, come on!
Sorry, boy, it's for the sake of everyone's mental health. Okay, I'm just messing with ya.
And stop pulling on my ear like that, jeez!